This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2006 Ford F250 crew cab, Lariat, FX4. That's the off-road suspension package that Ford offers by Rancho Suspension. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel, four-wheel drive, 174,000 miles. It's on a clear title. We purchased directly from another dealer here in town. It was a dealer trade-in at O'Reilly Chevrolet. Obviously it's a Ford and they don't sell Ford trucks to compete with theirs. But in this case they actually did try to sell it. From what I'm told, they had a deal, but because of the miles they couldn't get it financed. So they ran out to the auction and I bought it there. The reason I bought it was I did a Carfax of it first and found out that a couple hundred miles before they traded this in, they had the, let's see, here's my official cheat sheet. They had the 11.9 of 12, they had the power steering pump replaced. 123 of 13, they had the engine oil cooler replaced with 173,258 miles. And on February 25th, it was serviced. All this stuff was done at Integrity Diesel here in Tucson. Very well known, very high quality shop, and very expensive. And they are check builders too, so if there was stuff wrong, they fixed it. And as clean as this thing is, they would have said it needed a new motor, the guy would have said yes. So I think what you're looking at here is probably the best running 174,000 mile truck in the world. Based on the way it looks and how it was treated, I would not worry about the miles. Like I said, that information is on Carfax. Here's your Rancho suspension. I'm going to try to find anything that's a flaw in this thing. I see a little tiny, I don't know, that's in the clear coat, I think. There's a little scratch right between my fingers there. And that's the type of stuff I'm looking for on this truck, because the big stuff isn't there. A couple rock chips, typical peeling chrome on the grill, but that happens on 2012s. So I don't know if that's rock chippage there. Say a little tube of touch-up paint would be all I would ever do to this truck, and you'd spend about 2 minutes doing it. It's got nice Michelins all the way around. I would say they're probably 50% tread. They're LT 275 65 20s, and they're Michelin LTXs, so they're great tires. So you probably have another 15,000 miles left. Boy, this thing is straight. Holy cow. Rear tire probably 40 or 50% tread. Fronts are probably 50 or 60%. Rears are probably 30 or 40%. Still, instead of 15,000 miles, I'd say probably 10 for the whole set. That's what's about left in them. Ah, blemish. Rock chip right there. Boy, he hadn't even crashed the bumper on this thing. There's not even a ding in it from towing or anything. Jesus. There's a brand new spare. This is impressive. Wow. This looks more like a car than a truck. There's none of the usual bed damage, bumper damage. There's nothing. Boy, this is a pretty easy video. I like this video. I'm going to fire it up, open the hood, you can listen to it run under the hood. Ford stamp on the fender. That's your Ford stamp here. Interstate battery. Emission stickers. Ford stamp there. Ford stamp there. This is a really pretty track. Boy, I wish they were all like this. Of course, I would never be able to buy them because they'd be too expensive. So I guess I don't wish they were all like this. But it's nice to have some like this. Okay, he was antisocial. How do I know that? Because the carpet looks like a brand new carpet and brand new truck. Let's make sure. That's the driver rear window motor. Works fine. We're trying to give more detail on all these things. That's the driver rear or passenger rear window. Passenger front window. Door locks. That works everywhere. Let's see. Go forward, back, up, down, tilt, up. That all works. There's a little bit of color worn off here. This seat's in great shape. I don't know if I'd want to be married to this guy. He's a little nuts. This truck is a little bit too clean. Here's a big problem. There's a little bit of that coating on this wood paneling. If you peeled this stuff off, all of it, this would disappear. So if you wanted to take this off and pick at it, it would be fine. Alright, let's try all the windows from this switch. Driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window. Let's try the locks. Everything works there. Mirrors. Let's try that's out, in, up, down. Let's try the other one. Up, down, out, in. Alright, that works. We have adjustable pedals. That works. We have tilt. That works. Power seat. Oh, that was all the way back. Up, back, down, tilt forward, tilt up, down and up. That works fine. A little bit of color worn off here. That's not a cut in the upholstery, it's just color wear from leaning back in the seat. But the bolsters are great. When they don't split right here, that means that the guy was not overweight. I see that quite often. Alright. And the air works great. I'm enjoying it very much in here. It's a nice warm day in Tucson already here, early April. That is ice cold air. I love it. Alright. Cup holder. Your center console. All the usual stuff. Got that. Alright, let's see. Info. All right, there's your miles, 174,971. Let's see. Let's turn on the radio. Radio works. 6-disc changer. We have a rear slider. These never work, and of course this one does, because that guy's probably already replaced the motor a couple times because they break. Let's try reversing and seeing if the parking sensor works or not. And of course it does. Alright, well that's good. Alright, let's run it into four-wheel drive real quick. Let's see, 4 low. There's 4 low and drive. Oh yeah, we're definitely in 4 low. And reverse. That's perfect. Let's go to 4 high. Drive. Yep, that works. And reverse. Perfect. Alright, back to 2-wheel drive. I'm going to turn the air on a little bit higher. It's freaking hot. Oh, let's see it. There's toe on and off there. Let's make sure that the steering wheel controls.
So I had a pink skateboard helmet.
Those work fine. We also have cruise, obviously. And let's see. Let's go for a drive. Alrighty. Tilt the wheel. Alright, if you come to Tucson to pick this thing up, you're going to have to pay tax and dock fee. Dock fee is $250. Tax is 2% city tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. Arizona state tax rate is 7.1, so an Arizonan would pay 9.1% tax and a $250 dock fee. Alaska is 0% tax, so you'd pay 2% tax, $250 dock fee. This truck is exceptional. I usually will never go out on a limb on a 170,000 mile truck, but after looking at this truck, driving a zillion of these things, this is what I do. Driving this exact truck, I have to say that it's pretty rare to see one like this. And I know where it's been serviced personally, and I know how crazy they are. And I know that crazy person owned this thing, obviously, and then crazy people serviced it, crazy in a good way. And this is a lot of truck. So, bid with extreme confidence here. I would say the only thing you're going to have to worry about in about 10,000 miles is a set of tires. But right now you can drive it to Maine on these tires and be perfect. Anyway, unfortunately we're in this little traffic jam, and I'd like to turn it around and give it a little bit of a speed run here for you. And I've only got about a minute and a half. We have to do these things in under 15 minutes. So, I'm going to do a little speed action here. Oh, I just bought that truck. Let's go into detail right now. Alright, I'm going to stop right here. And you can watch the turbo here. There's the turbo. Oh. Okay, this thing runs fantastic. Love this truck. If I didn't see the odometer, I would be saying 50,000 miles. By the appearance and the driving. It actually runs like 20,000 miles, and it looks like 50. And that's only because I see rock chips. Really unbelievable truck. Anyway, please make sure if you bid on this thing, if you get an accepted offer, that you get a deposit. And without a deposit, we don't have a deal. Once we get a deposit, your name will go on the banner on our site. It'll say deposit received, and your name will be on it, so you'll know that you're in, and we'll go from there, okay? And that is all. Thank you very much. Be safe.